If you're a U.S. citizen married to someone who entered without inspection, there are three options. You're in the military, or your spouse has children or stepchildren or parents in the military or former military. Your spouse can apply for parole in place and then adjust status based on marriage to you. Option two, if your spouse had something filed in the system in a preference category or as an immediate relative prior to April 30th, 2001, or had parents who filed in a preference category before April 30th, 2001, and your spouse was under 21 at the time, they are grandfathered under old laws called Section 245I, can pay a penalty fee, and through sponsorship by a U.S. citizen spouse, file the adjustment application in the United States to get their green card. All other scenarios, your spouse would have to file something called a provisional waiver after your visa petition is approved for them. That provisional waiver is done in the United States of America. It's based on hardship to you, the spouse, and lawful permanent resident parents or U.S. citizen parents if they're in the United States. A provisional waiver is a request for forgiveness. Please forgive me for living in the United States illegally. Please forgive me for breathing air in the United States illegally. Please forgive me for working illegally in the United States. And that's the reason why people get denied when they go home, because they have immigration law violations. They were undocumented in the U.S. They have unlawful presence. Now you have a waiver for that. Your spouse goes home to pick up her green card or his green card. They're usually home 2 to 4 weeks. And at that interview, you show your provisional waiver. And the only reason your spouse would be denied is if they don't believe it's a real marriage, your spouse has committed fraud, or there's some issue with her medical exam, like she has drugs in her system or something.